talking about Jesus and the Bible with friends and family can be a great way to share your faith and values with those you care about. However, it can also be a sensitive and potentially divisive topic, especially if your friends and family have different beliefs or no faith at all. To approach this conversation in a way that is respectful and effective, it's essential to start by building trust and establishing a positive relationship with the person you want to talk to. Begin by showing genuine interest in your friend or family member's life and values. Ask them about their hobbies, goals, and aspirations, and listen attentively to their responses. This will help you understand where they are coming from and what they value most. As you build rapport, look for opportunities to share your own experiences and values in a way that is relatable and non-judgmental. For example, you might share how your faith has helped you navigate a difficult time or how it has inspired you to serve others. When the time is right, you can gently introduce the topic of Jesus and the Bible. Avoid being pushy or confrontational, as this can quickly lead to defensiveness and shut down the conversation. Instead, try to find common ground by highlighting the positive values and principles that are found in the Bible, such as love, forgiveness, and compassion. You might say something like, "I've been thinking a lot about what it means to live a life of purpose and meaning, and I've found that my faith in Jesus has been a huge source of inspiration and guidance for me." As you share your thoughts and feelings about Jesus and the Bible, be prepared to listen to your friend or family member's perspective as well. They may have questions, concerns, or objections, and it's essential to hear them out and respond in a thoughtful and empathetic way. Avoid getting into arguments or debates, as this can quickly become unproductive and damage your relationship. Instead, focus on sharing your personal experiences and insights, and try to find ways to connect the dots between your faith and the values and interests. One of the most effective ways to talk about Jesus and the Bible with friends and family is to use stories and anecdotes. Rather than simply presenting doctrine or theology, try to share stories about how your faith has impacted your life in practical ways. For example, you might talk about a time when you felt God's presence or guidance, or how your faith has helped you to forgive someone or overcome a challenge. This can help to make your faith more relatable and accessible, and can inspire your friend or family member to ask questions and seek out more information. Another important thing to keep in mind when talking about Jesus and the Bible with friends and family is to be aware of your own biases and assumptions. It's easy to assume that everyone shares your same values and beliefs, but this can quickly lead to misunderstandings and miscommunications. Instead, try to approach the conversation with a sense of humility and curiosity, and be willing to learn from your friend or family member's perspective. This can help to create a safe and respectful space for dialogue, and can ultimately lead to a deeper and more meaningful connection with the people you care about. Finally, remember that talking about Jesus and the Bible with friends and family is not about trying to convert or persuade them, but rather about sharing your own experiences and values in a way that is respectful and authentic. By focusing on building relationships, sharing stories, and listening to others, you can create a positive and supportive environment for conversation and growth. As you navigate these conversations, be patient, empathetic, and open-minded, and trust that God will work in the hearts of those you care about. With time, effort, and a willingness to listen and learn, you can develop deeper and more meaningful relationships with your friends and family, and can inspire them to seek out a deeper connection with Jesus and the Bible.